Am I on? I'm on. Oh, wow. Finally made it out here this week. What a week. How's the lighting there? Should I go over here? Is that better? Is that better over here? Okay, maybe. Hi, everybody. Leslie Plazz here. Zazoo Plazz. Sunday, March 26th, 2023. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. If I try to see the moon, it's just a little sliver up there. It kind of looks like that, man on the moon with the smile, and you just see half of him. That's what the moon kind of looks like. I think the moon is in Gemini, going into Taurus. I don't know. The moon moves really fast from one room to the next, throughout the astrological chart. That's a circle. So, I've got a lot to talk about today, and I have limited I've limited voice faculties here because I'm getting over a cold. It was just a cold. It was with me all week. I know I did a little bit too much one day, and that's how I always know. It's like, I'm going along, everything's fine. And then, my kid came home last weekend, the college one, and then, I'm going along at a certain pace. And then he comes home, and I start doing all this stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm like, uh-oh, and it started this time. It was like, like a cough. Sometimes it's backwards, right? Sometimes it starts up here, and then it works its way to, this time it started here. It's like, so, just cold. But I'm here, and I'm getting it done. I'm getting it done. So, and so I got 2 songs for the week. Before I get into everything, it took me forever. I was out there in the woods. I came out here. It's like 9:30 at night. I came out there. I had the little Christmas wreath hook, and I was messing with the tree, and it just wasn't working. See, there's some little buds out here now. It wasn't working. I said, oh, you know what? I can't go. 2 songs. I can't go on like that. So I can't go on with you like that. Say 2 Elton John songs this week. I might be a little scattered, so bear with me. Yeah, Sir Elton John's birthday was yesterday, March 25th. And so, where is my notebook? Don't tell me I lost my notebook. Where did my notebook? Oh my goodness. Where's my notebook? Did I drop it? Did I not put it in here? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me. Don't tell me I left my notebook. Oh, man. Wait. Maybe it's over there in the woods. I'm going to pause this for a minute and then come back. Okay. Well, you know what? I spent all this time making all these notes. Guess I don't need my glasses. Making all these notes. Well, I kind of do. To come out here. Fortunately, I think I can just do it by memory. I think it's the universe testing me to see if I can remember what I was going to talk about without my notebook. So, yeah. Yeah, this should be interesting. So, it just helps having my notebook. So anyway, yeah, so oh my goodness. I come all the way out here, and I tried to set everything up, and then I ended up back over here. So I'm sitting there, I'm doing all my notes. I spent like half an hour, and then I left my notebook on the dining room table, right? Because my husband's home. We've had quite the day. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, because I forgot my notes. But yeah, Sir Elton John's birthday was yesterday. I'm just going to try to remember from my heart memory what I wrote down and I wanted to say. So the first, I woke up this morning with this song in my head, And literally, this is how, I can't plan it, but it comes out this way. Um, so this whole week, my my husband's been over at his mom's house, and she's been in hospice, and she's had a caregiver. The night of the new moon, he has this caregiver, and so he could get some sleep. The caregiver was on with my mother-in-law, and I had given her a copy of Zazoo Plazz to read, and she ended up finishing the Zazoo Plazz book from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. while she was sitting with on watch with my mother-in-law, and so she finished the book, and she said to my husband, she says, oh, you know what? She's something about, there had been something in the book about safety pins. And as she's gotten to know my mother-in-law, that's the one thing that she noticed when she came into her house. And my mother-in-law grew to like her, a lot. And that's, that says something. So thank you, Jay. Hi, thank you very much. So anyway, she had said that she was reading my book, and you never know. People have told me, their reactions have been so different from maybe what I would have expected. She said something about safety pins, because she had been helping my mother-in-law clean up her house, and my mother-in-law, it's known. I've never met anyone who had so many fasteners in my life. Paper clips, rubber bands, safety pins, you name it. My mother-in-law she was a magnet for all kinds of things that held held things together. So she noticed that in the book. I think there may have been the story where I was talking about fixing my husband's shirt, and it was his birthday Sunday. So I write about wanting to fix his shirt for his birthday, and how I hadn't, I did it, lost patience, shoved it back in the closet, and how he ended up finishing it himself. But you'd have to read the story. So anyway. So, yeah, and I'm real scattered today, but the notes are going to help keep me on. Anyway, so she said that her children might not get some of the references that were in the book that we get, we Gen Xers, because she's, about my age and my husband's age. So I wanted to give a shout out to that. And the aspect being, when it comes down to it, we live in an information age. So if our kids are reading Zazoo Plazz, they might learn something. There's something in that for them. In that I write about my kids, and they will see themselves in my children's experiences through the book. And people older will see themselves in, various other characters in my book, cousins, older relatives, even people my parents' age will see themselves through my eyes, looking at my parents, writing, because I write, oh, what is going on? Oh, 15 what? Oh my goodness, I know that I charged my phone before I came out here. Oh no. All right. So it's going to be a quick one, I guess. I know it's telling me I don't have flash. Oh my goodness. I think I might end up doing this another, well, whatever. So long story short, so I woke up this morning with this song in my head, Elton John, I don't want to go on with you like that. That's the song. And I have this whole thing worked out, and then my phone here is not cooperating. Anyway, so I woke up with this song, and it's basically, Elton John, and he's got, in the video, there's this girl or this person, and she's going from room to room. She's, the energy is that she's, um, he wants to just, have one person devoted to him, and she's all over the place, with she, dancing with this guy, dancing with that guy. So, we can take it as, the way the song looks, which is that this woman, different boots on her welcome mat or whatever, and he sort of like Mars, right? Mars and Gemini, it's all over the place, right? It's restless. Our energy is restless. We get into Mars and Cancer, and it's like, we want to be settled down. The energy is like, we want to focus on one thing, right? We want to give our energy to one thing. So this has been an amazing time this week. I'm just going to hit some highlights of what I was going to talk about. So Elton John, got me thinking. It's kind of like, spirit, source, God, universe saying to us, listen, I don't want to go on, if you're going to be in the world going forward, you're going to have to decide where do you want to focus your energy? Because, if you're going to be in the world, you can't go on like that, right? You can't go on, being, spreading your energy in different places and expecting to have really good results, a really satisfying life, right? You can't be, just willy-nilly throwing your energy around at this, this social media, that social media, this thing, that thing, things that don't really resonate, right? Think kind of like flings, kind of like, if you, go out with a whole bunch of different people, right? That doesn't, it's shallow, right? So you're working all these different jobs and none of them satisfies. It's the same thing. You're not, you can't go on like that. This is not going to be, a sustainable way of living in the future. Sometimes it's hard for me to explain this to people. But, so this is, so this morning I said, oh my God. So I woke up with that song in my head. And it's got this great piano riff at the end. Where da 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 da. I can't go on with you like that. Da 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 da. Okay, listen to it. Thanks, Sir Alton. And okay, so then this morning, when you've got somebody who's close to passing away, like my mother-in-law, you're living in this suspended animation. It's suspended sort of version of reality, and this morning I got up and it was early morning and I had this weird feeling, as I do. And then I got the call from him later saying his mom had passed away. My mother-in-law, my husband's mom, passed away. She was early hours of the morning, and they said it was around 9:45, I guess, when the nurse finally came. And so I'm paying a tribute to her in this version of the Zazoo report, however long I have battery here. And I just want to, maybe show a couple of pictures. It's telling me that I'm running out of battery, even though I've been charging this forever. I'm going to pause and see if I can maybe go on, extend it a little bit.